Welcome to another edition of the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here to give you a whip-around look at some of the latest news coming out of the casino and sports betting industries. This week in our state and national reports, we've got a few numbers from July and August to talk about. Deals, we've got a market access deal, we've got a sports book deal, as well as a lottery deal to discuss.
So you're saying market access deal, that has to be Missouri,
There
right?
you go.
All right, look at that.
Telegraphed that one.
Is that the one and only state
Right now.
that's legally permitting sports betting this year, huh? The one and only, huh? All right.
Industry updates, licenses, launches, no cease and desist, but we do have warning letters.
Okay. All right.
And then legislative roundup, we've got Massachusetts and Georgia to talk about. We'll be right back with our state and national reports.
Hey, Dave Weischadle from Turnpike Sports. I just got my dugout mug delivered, and I am loving it. Dugout mugs are mugs made out of baseball bats, and they are officially licensed by Major League Baseball so you can get your favorite baseball team's logo on your mug. Just think of it, enjoying your favorite drink while watching your favorite baseball team with your team's logo on your mug made from a baseball bat. They can even make customized mugs. Check out the mug they made for Turnpike Sports. I mean, just look at that. That looks awesome. I've never seen anything like them. If you go to dugoutmugs.com, you'll find out they even make more things than mugs. They have baseball board games, grilling equipment made from baseball bats. They even have a section for gifts for under $30. Head on over to dugoutmugs.com because if you're a baseball fan or need a gift for a baseball fan, you have to check out Dugout Mugs. And use our promo code PIKE at checkout to get 20% off your purchase price. That's promo code PIKE, P-I-K-E. Also, free shipping with orders over $99. You can't beat that. Dugoutmugs.com. That's my go-to place if I need a gift for a baseball fan. Well, if you excuse me now, the game is about to go on, and the wind is just right for drinking.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here in our state and national reports, and we've only got a few to discuss right now. We've got July and August numbers, and we're going to start off with, I think I could safely say this is at least one of your favorite states to discuss.
Okay.
And we have the Colorado July sports betting report.
Not
the state overall. You like a certain aspect
my
of the
favorite
report.
table tennis state.
Yes.
Do we have table tennis numbers this week? Or
Always have table tennis numbers when you have Colorado.
So you can't present Colorado without table tennis numbers, right? Okay.
First of all, state of Colorado with their July numbers passed $116.5 million in all-time tax revenue for the state. Table tennis, here we go.
All right. Okay.
Fourth most bet on sport.
Wow. Okay. Was it last month? It was the third best.
Yes.
Bet on sport, right?
It went down a little bit, 24.5 million bet on it.
Still the fourth sport to be bet on.
I'm still amazed at the $20+ million handles.
Yeah, I keep telling myself I'm going to, we talk about it all the time when we talk about Colorado. I want to look more into table tennis. I keep saying that. I don't know a lot about table tennis. I don't know if there's a season for table tennis or a big time of year for table tennis, but I will look into that.
All but 59,000 of it was bet online for table tennis.
So I guess it's no one's walking up to the window placing a bet on table tennis. That's what you're telling.
No.
Maybe one person.
Well, maybe there are small bets on it. I don't know. But what's more impressive is watching how much of a percentage table tennis has become of the Colorado market. For July here, it was 7% of the total handle. That's a lot. Usually it's around 4.5, even 5 at some point, but I've never seen it at 7.
Is there a table tennis training facility in Colorado? Is it like the ski team where they train in Colorado? Is table tennis like that? I'm just not understanding why Colorado loves table tennis. I know it's Oregon as well.
Yep.
And all of a sudden Vermont started liking table tennis
Well,
or reporting their table.
Yeah.
I should say reporting their table tennis.
Vermont started carving it out.
Okay.
So, but I think Colorado's changing their logo to Home of Table Tennis.
Table Tennis Institute.
Yes. Leaving Colorado, we're going to the Commonwealth of Virginia, which begins a string of Commonwealth reports we've got here. Virginia reported its 11th consecutive month with at least $425 million in total handle. Boy, 245, 425. It's 425.
It's a great market.
Yes.
I mean, it's a great market for casinos as well. I know some casinos are opening up. They have some like temporary facilities there, but no, it's a great state for gamblers.
Staying with the Commonwealth theme
Virginia
here.
loves gamblers. What was that statement? Or Virginia is
for lovers. Virginia is for gamblers.
Virginia is for gamblers.
Yes, or better.
Don't steal that shirt. I'm going to trademark that.
Moving over to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We're staying with the Commonwealths here. We've got their July numbers. Massachusetts passed $16.9 billion all-time handle, $317 million in all-time tax revenue. Fanatics reported a company record of $55.3 million handle in July.
Wow. All right.
Yes. So they are making some moves everywhere. We're not done talking Fanatics just yet.
We always talk Massachusetts is the home. I mean, it's the corporate home of DraftKings.
They were still about 50% of everything.
Yeah, they are big up there.
Yes. As a matter of fact, in July, from what I remember of the overall tables, DraftKings was doubled up on FanDuel, and they were like over $200 million for the month of July. So
DraftKings is everywhere up there. I just got an email from DraftKings about lottery. They're doing something with lottery now. So.
And we're going to finish up this week heading over to New York. We've got the week ending August 24th.
All right.
Second consecutive week of at least $400 million in handle. That was after 9 straight weeks of under $400 million.
Dog days of summer.
2 straight now.
It's the dog days of summer.
But still 9th consecutive week under $40 million in gross gaming revenue for the week. Here's where we're going to be talking Fanatics again.
Wow, look at this.
Second consecutive week, they have led the operators in New York for total handle. They had over $200 million in handle for the week.
Nice.
Yes, but they also reported for the Fanatics name, for the Fanatics brand, I'm putting the caveat here, lowest gross gaming revenue in their history in New York, $441,000.
All right.
Off a $200+ million handle. I think it has a lot more to do with their promos that they're running right now with what's the gymnast name? Livy Dunn.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that's Fanatics? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
DraftKings.
I saw her in a bathtub.
That's
or
Fanatics.
Something.
And also we do the turkey leg in the stands.
All right, I didn't see that one yet.
Take a look at that one.
Okay, but hey, look, we're throwing out these numbers and this disappointing and this and that. We're talking about a week. Yeah, this is 1 week in New York.
Well, if you look at their hold, their hold is terrible.
Well,
one of the worst in the state.
Well, smart bettors. Yeah, smart bettors go to Fanatics.
A lot of promo.
Yep.
DraftKings passed $3.2 billion in fiscal year-to-date handle, $320 million in fiscal year-to-date gross gaming revenue, and overall for the state, the fiscal year-to-date handle has passed $9.4 billion.
Wow.
That's it for state and national. We're going to start talking deals right now. Staying with the obvious Fanatics sportsbook theme.
Okay, what's going on with Fanatics this week? All right, go
Fanatics announced a deal to secure Missouri mobile sports betting market access through a partnership with Boyd Gaming.
Oh, nice. Okay.
This is now making Fanatics the 8th operator in the Missouri market right now. Fanatics will be branding the retail sports books at the Ameristar Kansas City and the Ameristar St. Charles properties that are owned by Boyd. They're going to be branding the retail sports books there.
Okay, they're the Fanatics retail sports books at these locations, right?
When they rebrand.
Is that what we're talking about? Okay, all right, that's good.
And this is actually a month after Boyd sold its 5% ownership stake in FanDuel.
Okay.
So Fanatics just steps right in, gets the deal for market access. I'm actually really impressed with the way Missouri is shaping up.
It's always exciting when a state is ready to launch sports betting, and I guess it's still December 1st. I still think they're going to have a soft launch.
Oh, they will.
It's a little Thanksgiving's a little late this year, so I'm thinking you'll be able to bet in Missouri. That's only my opinion during Thanksgiving.
You're looking at December 1st is the legislative date, no later than December 1st. So the law says no later than, so it could go earlier.
Well, let me tell you, I believe, here's my prediction. This is my prediction. I have no inside information on this. I think since Thanksgiving is later this year, I think in Missouri you will be able to bet on the football games on Thanksgiving Day. That's my guess. I have no information on this, but that's my gut feeling that's all going to happen.
I actually just like the way some of these books are coming in. Bet365 is going to be part of it from the beginning. ESPN Bet's there. Fanatics is there. Circa is going to be there at the start. This is going to be one of the more interesting launches we've seen to see exactly where these different books land.
I think
in the pecking order.
I think it's going to be a great. I give it a couple of months. I think Missouri quite possibly could be in the top 10 states. I
won't go that far.
In handle.
I won't go that far.
I would. I would think by April, May. This is another one of my predictions. I think Missouri is going to be like May. I think they'll be sniffing around 10. I think they're going to jump ahead of North Carolina, who's been number 10 in handle for God knows how many months.
Okay.
But I see Missouri doing that.
Alrighty.
Big cities in there and a lot of sports fans, and I think you'll see it.
Moving over to the state of New York, we have Kambi. Kambi has announced a long-term on-property sportsbook partnership with the Oneida Nation's Turning Stone properties.
Oh, okay.
Agreement will see Kambi provide its sportsbook solution across 3 upstate New York casinos, Turning Stone Resort Casino, YBR Casino and Sportsbook, and Point Place Casino.
Okay.
I'm starting to see Point Place Casino mentioned an awful lot lately. I'm wondering what's going on with that because they just did the remodeling, renovations. Now they're here. They're getting a Kambi platform sportsbook. Going to be nice to see that.
You know, about 10 years ago, weren't we sponsored by a casino in Oneida? Because I remember
No, we were in Olean.
Olean, New York. That's right. I was going to say, is Olean Oneida? What did we have business dealings with?
We had the tribe in Olean. I can't remember the name of it. So.
It was Olean. Yeah, I remember reading something like that. I remember an O in New York, so that's I didn't know which one it was.
And last but not least for the deals, we're going to have another continuation of a theme we just started in the state and nationals. We've got Massachusetts. Aristocrat Interactive announced that Neo Games US LLP, which is their lottery subsidiary, has been named the winner of the competitive tender to deliver a full-service iLottery platform to the Massachusetts State Lottery. So Aristocrat is going to be running the online lottery for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. They're going to be doing websites, all these different CRM behind the scenes, all that kind of stuff. So it's a 5-year contract with 3 additional 3-year extensions.
All right.
So congratulations, Aristocrat, for winning that bid.
Yep, absolutely.
That's it for the deals, and we're going to start talking industry updates right after this.
Smoked cocktails have never been easier to make thanks to our Halo Drink Smoker. Simply place the cocktail smoker on your glass, light the wood chips until they start to smoke, and then top it off with the lid to infuse your drink with a delicious, new, smoky flavor.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're in our industry updates segment. We've got a lot to cover.
Okay.
Starting off in Illinois, we've got Caesar Sportsbook charging a 25-cent minimum bet on each online wager in Illinois.
So is it a minimum bet or is it a fee? How are they doing?
25-cent fee on each online wager.
Okay.
I think I misspoke there. I think I included it in the minimum bet.
I-
It's a 25-cent fee on each wager.
See, that's ridiculous. I mean,
It's across the board.
How about those guys that do the $1 parlays? You know,
They'll be $1.25.
That's ridiculous.
Well, it's a $1.25 parlay.
All right. Well,
I guess they can pitch it that way. I
yeah.
don't know.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. But Illinois it's going to be interesting to watch the fallout from this. Everybody's now charging, going to see really a lot of changes.
I need a list of fees these sports books are doing in Illinois. So a lot of them are doing.
Here you go.
Look, a lot of them are doing fees.
Yeah.
A lot of them are doing minimum bets. I'm just curious.
This is the only fee.
All right, this is the only fee.
Yeah.
All right.
Circa's doing a $10 minimum bet.
$10.
Yeah. Well, they have a higher.
Yeah. Well, that's more of the Sharps sports book.
And FanDuel
But
and
still,
DraftKings are both doing
the Sharps are the one that scream the loudest. Yeah. So I'm sure you're going to hear.
Well, only when they
get
limited. Only when they get limited.
I'm sure they're going to hear something. So
moving over to Maryland, we got Bet365 launching. That is now their 15th state. They launched right before the NFL season here, which is really cool to see. That's another added market for Maryland down there.
Yeah.
Moving over to New York, we've got Senator Addabbo announcing that it is very unlikely that we will see the downstate casino licenses awarded before early 2026. So everyone's sort of disappointed.
Okay. Yeah.
But again, I totally understand because judging by what's going on in the different committee meetings for each individual proposal, there's a lot of feedback, both positive and negative.
Yeah.
And they got to really digest a lot of this.
And look, dealing in real estate in the New York City area is extremely difficult and extremely challenging. So, there's a lot more than, hey, we're going to put a casino here. You got to think of the things around it. So,
what's happening is the legislature is out of their seats right now until January. So that December 1st date kind of not going to happen.
Yeah.
Staying in the state of New York, and again, we've got another continuing theme. We have Turning Stone.
Yeah.
Turning Stone Enterprises unveiling their new Turning Stone Evolution, which is a $370 million expansion project to be completed in 2027. The first and largest development that Turning Stone Resort is having in 20 years.
Wow. Okay.
So you're going to be adding a 165,000 square foot Grand Expo Center. They're going to have 2 new ballrooms. They're going to have courtyards, reception areas,
wow,
a 258-room hotel tower with direct access to the restaurants, event center, showroom, and casino. The expansion will be putting Turning Stone front and center as the largest conference destination in upstate New York and one of just 3 of that scale in the state.
Yeah, I've never been, but I know people who have gone to Turning Stone. They said it's a beautiful area of the country. So, no, it's going to be great. Can you imagine having a conference in upstate New York at Turning Stone? It'll be amazing.
Yep. Moving over to New Hampshire now. We have Churchill Downs announcing the completion of its purchase of Casino Salem.
Okay.
One of the charity casinos in obviously Salem, New Hampshire.
Yep.
This is the initial phase of the Casino Salem. They will be doing more expansions, more upgrading, more HHR, historical horse racing machines.
They love those up there.
Yes.
Historical horse racing
Well,
machines.
they can't do slot machines just yet.
Well,
so.
yeah.
Moving out to Nevada, we've got Boomer Sportsbook making headlines again.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They are now operating at Casino Fandango over in northern Nevada. This is the first independent sportsbook in Carson City.
Okay.
So congratulations, Joe Asher and company there for
Absolutely.
launching there. Moving over to New Jersey, we've got Hard Rock Bet announcing that they have added Mo Mummy Valley of Riches to their New Jersey platform.
All right. So that's a slot machine, right?
That's the Mo Mummy slot.
I'm
family.
assuming it's an Egyptian mummy themed kind of thing.
I believe
going?
this is the 5th Mo Mummy slot machine.
Oh, okay.
Slot game.
Okay.
They now have over 3,200 titles on Hard Rock Bet in New Jersey, by the way.
Wow.
So
okay.
growing by leaps and bounds on that platform.
Absolutely.
Moving over to the state of Ohio, this is the first of a pair of warnings we're going to be talking about. The Ohio Casino Control Commission has sent letters to all its licensed sportsbook operators that participation as or association with one of the prediction market operators may jeopardize their license.
Okay.
And not just for sports betting and not just for sports prediction in the state, if they offer it, period, out of state, in state, all that could jeopardize their license. They put their license at risk because under Ohio law, sports prediction markets are not legal.
Yeah. Okay.
Or they're murky at best.
No, it's a huge sign.
Yes.
Of things to come. So.
Staying with the prediction markets here, we have Nevada. Now, this one's a little bit more specific. Nevada gaming regulators issued a warning to Flutter Entertainment to stay away from sports prediction markets after FanDuel announced the deal with CME Group.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of when you talked about the last story. I was like, oh, FanDuel just made a deal like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, FanDuel got warned by the Nevada Gaming Control Board, and they have agreed or announced that they will work with the regulators when and if and when. I'm going to say and when, not or when. If and when they decide to go into the sports prediction side of everything.
Okay.
Moving over to Iowa, we have Elite Casino Resorts buying Catfish Bend Casino and Fun City Resort.
Okay. And Fun City, huh?
Yes, Fun City Resort. It's an RV park.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Well, Catfish Bend is a 3,000 square foot casino, 600 slot machines, 18 live dealer table games, a sports book, a poker room, and a high limit area.
All right.
The Fun City Hotel, which is also comprised of 3 brands. You've got the Fun City Hotel, the Hampton Inn and Suites, and Catfish Bend Inn and Suites, which is an adults-only hotel. 14 dining and beverage outlets, seasonal outdoor water park, meeting space, full-service spa and fitness center, bowling alley, like seeing that.
I like that.
Indoor go-kart track.
Okay.
A laser tag, and an arcade.
Wow, that is Fun City.
That's Fun City right there.
If I was going to build something called Fun City, that's what I would build right there.
And last but not least, for the industry update segment, we've got Chumba Casino up in Canada announcing that it will be shutting down its Canadian operations. Virtual Gaming Worlds is the owner. VGW announced it. They're going to focus more on U.S. operations, and they're going to shut down Chumba in Canada. Also, VGW's global poker platform is also going to be leaving the Canadian market and focus more on the United States.
Okay.
That's it for the industry updates. We're going to finish up with our legislative roundup. Starting off our legislative roundup, we're heading back to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Boy, we're spending a lot of time in Massachusetts today. We've got Representative David Mouradian Jr. I believe that's how I pronounce his name.
Mouradian?
Mouradian. He officially introduced HB 4431, which is the model legislation for legalizing online casinos in the Commonwealth.
Nice, okay.
Bill limits online casino licenses to the 3 land-based casino operators. That's Encore Boston Harbor, and MGM Springfield, Plainridge Park Casino, and each casino can partner with 3 platforms each.
Okay.
Kind of interesting. That's going to be, what, 9? 9 online casino licenses. Fees are $100,000 license fee, renewable every 5 years for the internet gaming platform provider fee, $50,000 each. They have to apply, $15,000 for suppliers as well. Bill also allows Massachusetts to enter into interstate compacts.
Yeah. That's basically poker.
So. It could be anything, really.
Well, yeah.
I mean, no, that's a tip that they want online poker. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. It's still only a bill right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know what chances it has as passing or something like that. So we'll see what happens. But, I guess it's do they do a bill every year like this?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Pretty
much. We'll see what happens.
Bill also requires AI monitoring of betting behavior. Prohibits funding accounts with credit cards, which is everybody's starting to do that in legislation now. Tax rate of 15%. Limits deposits by any individual over 24 hours to $20,000 in a period.
Okay.
Bill also bans sweepstakes, and creates enforcement powers, including against affiliates and payment processors that work with sweepstakes casinos.
Okay. Yeah.
Keep that in mind when you're working.
Yeah.
in the
Didn't
industry
Maryland
here.
do that or something like that?
A lot of places are going
starting
after
to
the
do
affiliates
that. Yeah,
too.
that's keep
Yes.
keep your head on a swivel on this one.
Yes. And last but not least, we have Georgia. Now, we talked Georgia recently, and they were hearing testimony regarding the pros and cons of expanding casino gambling into the online realm, as well as actually other casinos too. But right now, we have more testimony being given to Georgia lawmakers, this time by PGA Tour Director Scott Warfield.
Oh, okay.
Had him on a couple
times, yeah. I've interviewed him a couple times, yeah.
According to Scott, he argued that sports betting not only deepens fan engagement, but also brings younger audiences into golf.
Yeah, absolutely.
100% correct.
Absolutely.
And also that he noted that even modest wagers could help casual fans discover storylines within the tournaments.
Okay. All right.
I can agree.
No,
with that.
absolutely.
I can go with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So.
And again, they're getting opposition from religious and conservative groups in the state. Still no word on whether or not they're going to go one way or the other. It's still too early to tell.
Sure. Okay.
Well, that's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Book Report. If you've been watching on TV, you've been watching the ticker fly by below us with additional news stories, both domestic and international, as well as conference announcements. Please check those out when you can. And also, when this show is released on Monday mornings, there will be a full print version of the book report on our blog, turnpikesports.us. Click on the blog button. You'll see a full print version there. Talks about the stories we have covered in this half hour. Talks about some of the stories in the ticker as well. And there's also stories where we didn't have a chance to cover anywhere else each week here. So please check that out as well. And also press releases, announcements, conferences, info at turnpikesportsradio.com.
And that'll do for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.